Hi, welcome back to Layden's Hollow. The last time I was in this greenhouse, I was hanging up my plants, but it was just too brutally hot to do any trim work on them or anything. So today I thought I'd take you guys along and show you exactly how I trim my, well, these are cherry tomatoes, so they're indeterminate tomatoes. They will just keep growing and producing leaves forever, or at least till the cold weather comes, and then they'll stop. So yeah, like right now it's just too thick, and I don't want these guys getting too high, so I'm going to top them today, and I'm going to clean up all the bottom completely. I don't want any leaves, anything that's, 2 feet from the ground up is gone. I don't want anything down there, because if I do, you're asking for trouble, and you don't get enough airflow around the plant to stop mildew and stuff from forming. So I'm going to lower you guys down so you can actually see exactly what I'm going to be doing. Because if you leave all your suckers on your indeterminates, they'll just keep producing leaves and no fruit. Now down in through here, I got some suckers down here. I'm just cutting. These are just branches. But now on this one right here, you can see there's a branch that's coming out. And you see in the V of the branch, there's another plant starting to shoot up. That's what you call a sucker. So you want to cut those off. Because like I said, if they just keep growing suckers, you're not going to get much fruit. You can see there's lots of branches and stuff coming up here. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take the ones that are the tallest, and I'm just going to clip the tops off. Because if I don't, they'll just keep shooting up like crazy, and they'll get taller and taller and taller. And I don't want them up that tall. Like these guys in here now are up probably, I'd say close to 6.5 feet. Yeah, you can see the bottom of the plants there now, all nice, open, clean. You can actually see through the plants. Now there's another thick spot right there. I want to kind of take a few leaves out of there to open it up a little. Now when I trim my determinate plants by these guys, I really don't take the suckers off, or not a lot of them. I'll take some off, but not a lot. Because these guys don't keep growing, not like an indeterminate. They only produce so much and then they stop. So you let some of the suckers grow, but I still don't let them produce anything down low, because I need that airflow in through here. And I will keep the leaves all trimmed down as well, so that, like I say, you get nice airflow going through the plants. Now I trim my tomato plants probably 5-6 times in the summer, because the leaves, they'll just keep growing and growing and growing and growing. So you can see there's like quite the canopy up here. I'm going to trim that down a little bit, so I can see down through a little bit better. It doesn't have to see through perfectly, but you kind of want it opened up a bit to get hair flow. And tomato plants are self-pollinating. The only thing they need to do is move around a bit, and if they're clumped really tight together, especially inside of a greenhouse, they have no movement, so they don't always pollinate real well. Now most days with tomato plants, I'll come in and just shake the plants a little to get some movement in here, because it's not like they're outside where you get wind shaking the plants up. They don't really move in here, so. I do get a few pollinators in here. I've seen about 10 bees in here today, honeybees. There must be a honeybee's nest around, because, like that one I just got stung. Ow! bugger. Shit. And that's the problem when you have everything so thick you can't even see what's in there. I think that was a bee that stung me, or maybe a spider bit me. I don't know. I didn't see it, but I sure felt it. Yeah, you can pretty much see when I'm done with the tomatoes, there's a lot of leaves that are gone, and they're much more open, and you can get more hair flow. That's from the tomatoes. Now what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go over to the cucumbers. Now the thing with my cucumbers is they're getting out of hand. There's shoots coming up everywhere, and we don't need that many cucumbers, so I'm going to give this a good trim down today. I'm going to cut off a bunch of the vines because we don't need them. Like, look at all of these vines down here. They're just going everywhere. I do not need them. Now I try to, when I trim them, I try to trim them right next to the trunk, the main stem of the plant. You can actually see down here, you can see some mushrooms coming up in the soil, and that's because no sunlight can get down there to dry the top of the soil off. And that's a good recipe for mold to develop on your plants. Like, I pretty much do the exact same thing down here as what I would do with my tomatoes. I do not let any leaves be down close to the ground. Down here, it's crazy. Now, if you need a lot of pepper or a lot of cucumber, and you're growing them outside, you can just kind of keep some of the leaves trimmed off and you let all the shoots keep going. You get tons of cucumbers that way. But for the amount of cucumbers I need, I don't need all these shoots. There's no sun today, thank goodness, because right now I have water just running off me like crazy. So yeah, I'll just continue on. You guys pretty much seen exactly how I do all this stuff. So yeah, you can tell that the base is pretty much cleaned up. There are always a few stragglers kicking around that I don't get the first time around. And eventually I'll get all that cleaned up. There'll be nothing in the bottom except the main trunk. Now the thing with cucumber is that they will keep producing roots all the time, just like a tomato. If you just bury the stalk that's running along the ground, it will actually set roots. Okay, well, everything's pruned in here for today. Probably good now for at least another couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks, before I need to come in and maybe touch up a little bit more. Alright, so thanks for watching. Maybe consider subscribing. Smash that like button. Fuck, that's no good. I gotta redo the end completely. You wanna come in, Stormy? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe consider subscribing, smash that like button. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought. And thanks for watching.